sensational form, but you're in career best form. So are you confident of maybe catching her? I mean, it only takes you to gain a few shots, her to drop a few.
I mean, she's playing great. You can't take that away from her, and she's going to be very difficult to catch tomorrow. But if I keep playing the way I am, then I'm going to try and put as much pressure on her as possible without her getting away too much. So it's just nice to kind of be within distance of her. Hopefully I'll be playing with her tomorrow, and I can see what she's doing. But yeah, she's playing great. So all respect to her, and all I can just try and do is try to keep on her toes a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You talk about noise and your personal life and stuff. How much of golf is actually mental and
huge? I think the thing is, when you struggle, you kind of go looking for things. And that's definitely what I did. I got way too deep into stuff, and I kind of stripped it back and kind of just did things that make me happy. I started playing football again, which a lot of people would probably disagree with, but it works for me. When I practice now, I don't. I was doing 40 hours a week, whereas I've never really done that. I've always been quite a natural player, so I've kind of stripped back on that and made a lot more kind of task-orientated kind of structure, and it's just kind of finding what works for you. I've worked really hard in the gym recently, which is important with me. With my trainer John Woods at St George's Park, which is an amazing facility there. So it's just finding what works for you, and I've kind of come to realise I'm very different from, I would say, a majority of golfers. So it's now just having the confidence to kind of do what I want to do and not what everybody else is telling me to do.
In what sort of sense are you different?
I just would say that because I've grown up in team sports, I miss having a team around me. I would say that I'm not a hugely selfish person, so I think in this game you have to like your own company, be a little bit selfish, whereas I'm not. I don't like my own company, and I'm not very selfish. So, but the thing is, that's why I wanted to get such a close team around me.
Yeah.
They're my team. They're the ones that I trust, and I now feel like I've got a really, really strong team. So it's been in place for a while, but we've just had so many changes just to kind of get all the pieces together, and this really was just a test just for next year. And so I'm not really expecting too much, but I'm just enjoying playing well again.
You mentioned about Sadia, you're practicing at Sadia. Is that something you always do, or is it something new for you?
No, they've always been really nice, accommodating to me. Obviously my sponsors Rotana and Emirates, MBD are here, so I like to come out here in January, usually just for a week before I go to Australia. So, and Sadia have always been amazing with me, so I thought I'd bring Kev out just for this trip, and it was amazing. We had 5 really, really good days, really quiet days. Kylie Walker also practiced with us, another pro, just because she works with Kev as well. But yeah, it was nice. It's just nice, having a facility like that, available. So I'll be going back there in the end of January before I go to Australia.
Okay, cool.
And with all that you've been through, is it nice to be back amongst it, to be in second place, and it must give you a bit of a pep talk almost for next year?
Yeah, exactly. I think that there was a time where I didn't know if I wanted to play golf anymore, so to go, which actually was not that long ago, so to go from there to this is it's nice, and my dad's here, it's nice to be